Hi guys, for today's video, I've got you another gaming laptop to review, which is the Katana GF66 by MSI. A Katana laptop definitely deserves a Katana for the unboxing. Inside the box, we have the power cable and also a power adapter, which is 240 watts for the output. Under the laptop, there are register cards, the warranty card, and also the hotkey function guide, and as well as a quick guide. Right off the box, I'm sorry, this laptop does look cheap. The Katana GF66 is in black with matte finishing on the lid, and the full case is made of plastic, even the lid cover. The logo of the MSI Dragon is super hard to see on the lid cover. The weight of the laptop is just about okay, which is 5 pounds. And with the cable and power adapter, it's gonna be 6 pounds and 9 ounces. At the back of the laptop, there are 2 vents for the air outtake, and they're pretty small in my opinion. I think MSI should have made it bigger instead of putting these decorations and make it looks big. At the left side of the laptop, we have the power port, another outtake vent, and 2 USB ports. The blue one is the 3.2 and the black one is 2.0. The right side has a 3.5mm audio combo jack, a second USB 3.2, the USB Type-C, and there's a HDMI 2.0 output, and lastly, the Gigabyte Ethernet port. And there's nothing in the front. And the cover under the laptop has a lot of vent for the air intake, which should be really good for the temperature. There are a total of 4 rubber feeties to help the laptop stable on the desk and also raise the laptop to allow more air to be sucked in. But still, if you want your laptop to be cool, definitely go ahead and get a cooling pad under your laptops. To get inside of the laptop, we will need to remove 13 screws that include 1 under the factory seal. Don't worry about the factory seal under your laptop. It won't void a warranty or anything like that unless you break something. I found it very easy to open up any devices using the tools linked in the description below. After opening up, the first thing I see is the big blue chunk of metal plate. I have no idea why they put there and what's the purpose of it. It weighs over 5 ounces, so if you want your laptop lighter, remove it. It's pretty simple. On top of the laptop, we have quite a few heat sinks that helps the CPU and GPU to be cooled. And there's our fan on the right hand corner, and there's another one on the left hand corner. Here's the Wi-Fi card, and beside the Wi-Fi card is our 16GB dual channel RAM. Then there's the stock M.2 SSD, and I'm not so familiar with this brand either. There's another empty slot for an extra M.2 SSD if you want more space. Down here is our battery, which is the 52 watt hours, and that's actually pretty small battery. On each side of the battery is our speakers, and they look pretty cheap too, but we're gonna test them in a minute. Opening the lid feels pretty good. It's pretty solid and smooth. Also, we can actually open it with just one hand. Oh, one great feature of this laptop is pretty cool. The lid can be turned to 180 degrees. And I thought the laptop is turned on when I opened the lid for a second because the red color around the keycaps. It feels like the RGB effect, but it shows the sign that this keyboard has nothing to do with the RGB. The number pad is so squeezed and the enter key even at the bottom. That's more weird. The typing experience is just okay, like all other entry-level gaming laptops. It's not clicky and not loud. The touchpad is actually pretty bad. The lower half is pretty easy to click on, but the upper half, you will have to press it really hard, especially the corners. So get a mouse for sure. The deck around the keyboard and the touchpad are pretty easy to get oily, which is pretty normal to all laptops. The built-in microphone and camera works, but don't expect too much from them. You may use it for a Zoom meeting or anything like I don't know. And now for the speaker testing, all you're gonna hear is set to the max volume.
That's not what a 14-year-old dreams about. A 14-year-old has dreams that are ridiculous.
The speakers are actually not that bad. I thought it's gonna be terrible by the look of them, but turned out it was pretty clear. Maybe it's because it's not loud enough. The screen of the laptop is 15.6 inch with a refresh rate of 144 Hz. And for a 15-inch laptop, I think that's pretty sweet. And also, I don't see much noticeable tearing. There's a little bit of ghosting caught by the camera, but it doesn't really affect anything when gaming, at least not for me. The screen resolution is 1536 by 864, device resolution of 1920 by 1080p. And I will put down the link of more screen specs in the description box below. Feel free to check it out. Gaming on this laptop is pretty good if you don't always aim for the best quality and best settings. It actually performs really well with the specs that we have right here. For high-end games such as Red Dead Redemption, we can get an average FPS at 62 on ultra settings, 89 on medium, and 93 when it's in low settings. Games like Control, we can get an average FPS at 88 on ultra settings, 104 on medium, and 154 on low settings, and that's pretty incredible. Fortnite is really smooth on this laptop. You can get an average FPS at 90 on ultra or epic settings, 133 on medium, and above 200 on low settings. With two fans, the noise level is actually not that bad either, and this is how it sounds like when the laptop is in idle. And this is how it sounds like when it's in gaming and performance mode. The temperature on this laptop is about the average with all other 15-inch laptops. In light gaming, the CPU is around 74 degrees and CPU at around 85. In high-end gaming with max settings, the CPU can reach up to 90 degrees, but not constantly, so I don't worry about that much. And the GPU is still around 85, so that is pretty good. The hottest part of this laptop is the top left-hand corner, which can reach up to 50s. Overall, I think this is a pretty good budget gaming laptop. If you don't care about much about the appearance, you don't care about the RGB keyboard, RGB lighting, you can consider to get one of these. And other than that, as always, please be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next videos. Peace out.